All right, everybody, welcome to Spin 30 on Fridays with Molly. I'm just throwing up that waiver on the screen for right now. If you can see that, hopefully it's working. I put on the screen share. Still not very good at all this Zoom and electronic stuff. But you have that waiver up there if you can just read it over before we start the class. And I'm going to paste the playlist in the chat in a second. So I'm actually going to back out of there. I don't even know where my meeting is. Okay, back to the waiver in 2 seconds. I'm going to post the playlist for the class in the chat right now so you have that up early. So it's right there. And then I'm going to go back to screen sharing. So once again, just reading over that waiver, welcome image up on the screen. And we'll get started in a few minutes. Okay, so once again, hopefully you had time to read that. If not, making sure you pause the video before you get started with the class today. Just to go over that, I'll also show my face. Okay, awesome. Ready to go. You can see the bike. That looks like a pretty good view. So this is recording. All right, so once again, pausing this video at any time, starting when you are ready. Making sure that bike is nice and set up. Oh, it's a perfect view here. Thankfully, I'm looking out today out the windows here and it's not snowing today. Finally November though. So right now I'm gonna have you hit play on that playlist in 3, 2, 1. So you should be starting with that September remix here. So it's the same from last week. I've really been into this song. Getting started right here with those legs moving. You'll see that menu pop up on the bike. Hitting that quick start button. You're gonna see a bunch of boxes pop up on that screen in front of you. We only care about 2 of them. So in that top left corner is gonna be your RPM. That's how fast you're going. Right next to that is your level. That's how much resistance is on the bike at all times. We can adjust that number by using the knob in the middle of our bike. Turning it to the right makes it heavier, turning it to the left makes it lighter. For right now, we're gonna get to a flat road. So that's gonna be anywhere 35, or, whew, that's heavy, 25 to 30 on that level. We're not heavy that quick. RPM is gonna pick up 90 to 100. And just for reference throughout the class today, I'll be calling out ranges and numbers. Feeling free to take this if you want. If not, doing whatever you want. This class is for you, 30 minutes here. I'm just a guidance. So holding on to that quick RPM here. We're gonna add 2 gears on. So a little bit of extra resistance. Holding that RPM in the 90s. Throughout the class today, I'll cue you to go into different positions on that bike. So right now we're seated in position 1, shoulders rolled back and down, chest proud. Nice and easy here. Finally, we'll take it up to second. Next, we'll take it up to second. Once again, I tell you, every Friday, it's the Friday classes. We're standing up nice and tall here, good vertical posture. Pulling in with that core strength to keep you balanced. Pressing right down beneath you on those pedals. And once again, hands are gonna be light on those handlebars. Finally, we'll take it out to third. So all the way out, hips are gonna shift back over that saddle, knees driving forward. Once again, right here, you want that chest proud, lungs open. Breathing nice and easy here to start. I'm making sure you keep breathing throughout the class today. If at any point you're uncomfortable when we're out in third, feeling free to take a nice break in the saddle. Pedaling out here, you can do the whole class here if you want to. Right here, we're gonna add 2 more gears. RPM stays 90 to 100. Holding this right to the end here. About 30 seconds left. If you're feeling good, adding 2 more gears. We're already building up that resistance. I'm totally lying, there's more than 30 seconds left. Just gonna disregard that. Such a good song, I love this remix. All right, 30 seconds left here, adding 2 more gears on. I'm also yelling, I'm the only one in this room. I'm just excited, it's a Friday. We need to take a great nap after this, not that any of you wanted to know. All right, keeping that resistance on. We're gonna add a little bit more, taking us 35 to 40 on that range, that level. You wanna knock on that bike to get you up and out of the saddle. We're gonna go to some jumps here. RPM's gonna slow to a 78 RPM, especially with that extra resistance on. Finding that pace. We're gonna go into some jumps around the world here. So we'll start in the saddle, go up to second, out to third, back to second, and back down to first, with our first round coming up. So finding that 78, it's 1, 2, 1, 2. Making sure you have enough gear on that bike. Feeling our first round coming up with a music change. Right here in the saddle for 8. 5, 6, 7, up. 5, 6, 7, out. 5, 6, 7, up. 5, 6, 7, down. 5, 6, 7, up. 5, 6, 7, out. 5, 6, 7, up. 5, 6, 7, down and hold. Finding that 78 RPM here. Adding 1 to 2 gears on. We're getting ready to go right into another round of that. Same thing, around the world for 8 counts. Checking in with that RPM. It's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hearing that music change again, you know our next round's coming up. Right here in the saddle for 8. 5, 6, 7, up. 5, 6, 7, out. 5, 6, 7, up. 5, 6, 7, down. 5, 6, 7, up. 5, 6, 7, out. 5, 6, 7, up. 5, 6, 7, down. Keep it up. 5, 6, 7, up. 5, 6, 7, out. 5, 6, 7, up. 5, 6, 7, down. 5, 6, 7, up. 5, 6, 7, out. 5, 6, 7, up. 5, 6, 7, down, hold. Just holding at 78 to the end of the song, adding 2 more gears on. Prepping us for our next hill coming, or first hill coming up. Awesome job, grabbing towel and water here if needed. And when you're ready, we're gonna add, once again, that 2 to 4 gears on from that 35 to 40 range. Meeting out in third. First climb of the day here, feeling strong, feeling nice and warmed up. Finding that beat right away up here, right on that 60 RPM. So we're gonna slow it down here, but get really heavy. It's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 gears on. Really trying to make it heavy enough that it's challenging to keep this beat. I've been finding all these really good Kygo remixes that I'm into. I'm into remixes lately, as you can tell. This is the newest one that I found from Kygo. Right here, 2 gears on. Right here, 2 more on. Really building this hill from the start. With that slower beat, you have the ability to add a lot of gear on. Add 2 more. So you should be into the 40s on that gear now. Pushing right through. It's 1, 2, 1, 2. Two more on. Using that form to help you through that resistance. Belt back over the saddle, knees drive forward. Keeping that chest up and proud. So it should be feeling pretty heavy here. Definitely getting challenging. If not, adding some more gear on. Awesome job. Actually, gear comes off. We're going to go into our first song of sprints here. All our first songs here to start. Gear goes back down 35 to 40. RPM stays around a 60 here. When we take it into our sprint, we'll drop to the saddle, push that pace 110 to 120. For this long, we have 2 30-second sprints. Not too bad. So we have our first one coming up. RPM picks up to a 70, getting ready for that first drop. Ready to take it into that saddle. In 3, 2, 1, drop it back, push that pace. 110 to 120 right here. Halfway there, keep pushing. In 3, 2, 1. Let those legs slow, back out of the saddle. 1 or 2 gears on here. Little challenge. We have another 30-second sprint just like that. Hearing that change. RPM picks up to a 70. In 3, 2, 1, drop it back, push that pace. 30 seconds right here. Aiming for that 120. Halfway there, you got this. In 3, 2, 1. Let those legs slow. Grab your towel and water here. Grab some water. I feel like I'm talking a lot, but also I'm alone in this room right now. So it gets a little lonely. When you're ready, maybe on third. 35 to 40 baseline, then adding 2 to 4. We're gonna push our pace out in third, 70 to 90. But for now, just in the 60s. 2 to 4 more on, making this challenging. If you don't feel good pushing in third, taking it to the saddle. In 3, 2, 1, 70 to 90 out of the saddle, or 100 to 110 in the saddle. Giving it your best here. In 3, 2, 1. A little off on that count, it's okay. Back to that slower pace here. Anywhere in the 60s. Already sweating. Next rounder, once again, I'm going to push 70 to 90. Adding 2 on. In 3, 2, 1, 70 to 90, pick it up right here. If you're in the saddle, gear on, pushing 100 to 110. Three, 2, 1. One more round. Little active recovery here, using it. In 3, 2, 1, last push here. 70 to 90, you got it. Trying to hold it up here the whole time. In 3, 2, 1, into the saddle. Towel and water here, that was a tough one. Bringing that level down back, 35 to 40. We're gonna do some more jumps around the world here. So taking a minute, for a little time before we start here. Around the world, 8 counts again, I think I already said that. RPM picks up to an 86. So when you're ready, finding that. Adding a little extra gear here, almost at the end of this class. Everyone's doing a great job, working hard, getting ready for that first round of jumps. Right here in the saddle for 8. 5, 6, 7 up. 5, 6, 7 out. 5, 6, 7 up. 5, 6, 7 down. 5, 6, 7 up. 5, 6, 7 out. 5, 6, 7 up. 5, 6, 7 down. 5, 6, 7 up. 5, 6, 7 out. 5, 6, 7 up. 5, 6, 7 down and hold. Awesome job for that first round. Once again, if this RPM feels too fast, taking at your own pace, adding just a few gears on here or taking some off, whatever you need. Heading right to that next round. Right here in the saddle for 8. 5, 6, 7 up. 5, 6, 7 out. 5, 6, 7 up. 5, 6, 7 down. 5, 6, 7 up. 5, 6, 7 out. 5, 6, 7 up. 5, 6, 7 down. 5, 6, 7 up. 5, 6, 7 out. 5, 6, 7 up. 5, 6, 7 down. 5, 6, 7 up. A little bit longer. Take it out. 5, 6, 7 up. 5, 6, 7 down. 5, 6, 7 up. 5, 6, 7 out. 5, 6, 7 up. 5, 6, 7 down. 5, 6, 7 up. 5, 6, 7 out. 5, 6, 7 up. 5, 6, 7 down and hold. Awesome job. It was a little bit longer there. Everyone crushed it. I mean, it's just me here by myself right now. But everyone on YouTube crushed it. Awesome job. You can hear my breathing picking up here. We have 2 more songs of work left in our cool down. So grabbing towel and water here. Getting ready. Hydrate. 2 to 4 on from that 35-40 baseline. And meet me out in third. That was not a pretty sound. Heading ready to a climb here, and then we have some more sprints, and then we're done. Two to 4 on. I realized I forgot to check in with the playlist this whole class. You should be on Kill the Lights right now. Hopefully you're on track for the rest of this class. So slower pace here, low 60s. We're working on that resistance again. 2 to 4 on. Really challenging yourself here, last climb of class. And then I hope everyone goes and enjoys the weekend. It's beautiful outside. All right, here we go, 2 to 4 on. Making sure you're challenging yourself here. Holding that pace. It's 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm already sweating so much in here. Once again, I think this happened last week. This is one of my favorite songs. I will spare you my awful singing and hold myself back from singing. Right here, 2 to 4. What do you need to get to the end of this climb here? I'm not going to trust myself with times. I'll just say there's less than a minute left here. All right, final option to add here, 2 to 4 gears, whatever you need. Taking us all the way to the end. It's 1, 2, 1, 2. Nice and heavy here. Taking it all the way to the end here. Feeling so strong. Awesome job. Extra gear comes off, keeping it in third. 35 to 40. We're going to sprint down to the end. So feeling the tension release in those legs here. We have 3 sprints separating you from the end of this class. And right now, once again, low 60s here. We'll drop to the saddle for that sprint, 110 to 120. Picking it up to a 70. Getting ready for that first drop, only 15 seconds. 2 gears on. Gotta get a little end of class challenge. So just above a 70 here. In 3, 2, 1, drop it back. One 10 to 120. In 3, 2, 1. Nice and quick here, or short. Back out to third, RPM in the 60s. Two gears on. RPM to 70. In 3, 2, 1, drop it back. Right here again, 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Legs slow, back out to third. 2 gears come off. No break here. Last sprint's gonna be 30 seconds. Nothing you haven't done, you just did it. RPM to 70. Adding 2 to 4 gears on here. Final option for a challenge. Making this your best sprint yet. Trying to hit that 120, or maybe adding some more resistance. In 3, 2, 1, drop it back. 110 to 120 right here. Halfway there, you got this. I'm right there with you. In 3, 2, 1. Whew. Awesome job, everybody. Everyone on Zoom, there's no one on Zoom. No one's ever on Zoom with me. It's okay. Level comes down, back to that flat row, 25 to 30. Letting those legs spin out here. Grabbing towel and water. Take a few moments to yourself here. That's all I'm doing. Breathing heavy. That was a tough one. When you're ready, nice shoulder roll back. Right arm's gonna come across that body. Quick stretch here at the end. Just letting those legs spin. Right arm comes up and back. Opening up the chest here, focusing on those nice deep breaths. Coming back down, we're gonna bring out left arm across now. I like to throw my arms everywhere when I do this stretch. I don't know why. Then right arm, so you can see, I don't know what I'm doing. Right arm comes up and back. Both arms come down. Stop those legs on the bike. Try pressing that knob in the middle. It'll bring us to a stop. Carefully, you're gonna roll up onto those handlebars, pressing those heels into the floor. Neutral position here. And then we're gonna push those hips back over the saddle. So you should feel the stretch mainly down the back side of that front leg here. Coming back up to center, we're gonna shift those legs so your other one's forward, little half turn. And once again, just holding here in neutral position, heels into the floor, equal stretch here. Once again, pushing those hips back over the saddle. So this stretch should again be down the back side of that front leg, and it should be a different front leg because we did that little switch. All right, all the way up back to the saddle, carefully. As I stress always, everything carefully. And hopping off to the right side of that bike or left side, wherever you are right now. Right leg's gonna come up and back. Little quad stretch here, and then you can throw one arm up for a balance challenge. I almost fell over in my Wednesday class. Right leg again is gonna cross in front of the left, sitting back and opening up the hips here. As best you can. As you can see, I can't go very far back. It's all good. Everyone's trying their best out here. Standing back up, left leg comes back with that quad stretch. Once again, option for a balance challenge. Oh, sun's almost ending. It's okay. We're almost going down. All right, left leg, once again, crossing in front, just like we did before. See, I sit farther back on this side. Sitting those hips back, nice opening up stretch here. And if you're like me, I have the warm-up coming on back on right now, but I'm not mad about it. It's a great song. One final stretch here, reaching all the way up and folding over. Reaching down towards those toes, shins, knees, whatever you got. Nice deep breaths here, reflecting on the class today. Thank you, your body, for coming out and working hard. One final deep breath in, reaching down towards the floor, then take it all the way up. Little twist at the top. And hand center, give yourselves a round of applause. I don't care where you are, everyone did an awesome job. Thank yourself for that. Congratulate yourself. When you're done, if you are in the gym or wherever you are, it's good hygiene. Clean off the bikes, grab a towel. We have the wipes all around the gym today. And then as always, wear your mask, stay safe, wash your hands, and have a great weekend.